Hello, everyone. I'm Susan Huckle, and here's what's happening in LA this week. The economic impact of the wildfires is being felt throughout LA. It's been especially tough for service workers, so Councilmember Imelda Padilla has stepped up to help those in her district who lost their place of work due to the fires.
Today we are at Icon in the 6th District, where we are announcing the fund that was created in partnership with my office for $25,000. We started hearing from gardeners saying, oh, I lost a house, or housekeepers saying, my place of work is completely destroyed. So with 2 stories, that was enough to know that they were going to continue to come, and sure enough, they did. Workers of the informal sector that were impacted can apply for a stipend of $250 for individuals, $500 for families.
Our wonderful Councilwoman Imelda Padilla took it upon herself to establish this fund using her own resources and then having the fortune of having a match.
Councilman Padilla came to Icon CDC and said, I want to put up $25,000 to help out informal service workers throughout my district. We matched the Councilwoman's $25,000 to create a $50,000 loan pool.
We might not realize the number of workers in the Palisades and in the other areas who were the gardeners, who cleaned the homes, who took care of the children. And many of those individuals were not just individual workers, but actually had small businesses. They might have attended to 5 or 10 homes.
Our informal workers are going to really appreciate that she's also here engaging in the conversation of how to support those who lost work.
They lost customers, they lost households, they lost the ability to earn income, and many of them can't access federal support. Our program basically provides them that immediate real-time support right now to help pay rent, help put food on the table, help to support their families.
I want my constituents to know that when you tell us more about what your needs are, it makes me a better leader and I have a better, stronger, more accurate voice when I'm at City Hall. Please follow us on social media at CD6 Los Angeles, and you can also follow our website for more information.
Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez and the Korean-American Federation celebrated the Lunar New Year with a food giveaway. Community members in Pacoima got to enjoy the celebration with much-needed essentials.
Today we're at Pacoima City Hall, where we have this wonderful collaboration with Hanmi Bank and the Korean-American Federation, my friend Robert Ahn, who's brought all of these incredible resources to help make sure that we're closing the gaps for a lot of families that are in need.
We're here to do our annual Lunar New Year food giveaway. We have invited approximately 500 primarily seniors in the local surrounding community to come and participate in today's event. We had different types of foods and treats and essentials that they might need in their day-to-day lives. A lot of folks out here have also been affected by the recent wildfires. A lot of the attention has been on the Eden and Palisades fires, but also we had the Hearst fire out here in this district. And so we also want to be cognizant and mindful of those folks that have been impacted out here.
These wildfires have devastated a lot of communities, not just the immediate burn areas, but the economic impact is something that is being felt throughout the region. So we've got a one-stop shop with FEMA that is here as well, so that we can make services more accessible to the people that need them. So I'm just grateful that as Angelinos, we are come together as one Los Angeles to make sure that no one gets left behind.
Traditionally, we've been doing our events in Koreatown, but we made a conscious decision because we have Korean Americans and other friends of the community throughout the entire city. And so we wanted to make sure that we are also being very intentional about bringing our resources to other parts of the city so that we're helping those that are most in need.
Oh, I just got good groceries from good people, you know. Easy access, just pull up, get in line, wait, you know. I receive good water, I receive rice, all healthy food. I receive milk, I receive a lot of good stuff that I need because as of right now today, I don't have nothing to eat. So, you know, it was a good gesture. I really appreciate it.
I always say the one thing that binds all of our communities, regardless of what your ethnic background is rice. So it's really wonderful that we have all of these incredible ways of sharing what we all know to be familiar at a time when we all need that sense of security.
It's that time of year again. Welcome to tax season. This need not be painful on your pocketbook, as the city can help with free tax preparation. LA's Community Investment for Families Department explained how you can get earned income tax credits.
And the child tax credit.
Today we're launching our 2025 Free Tax Prep LA campaign, which offers free tax preparation services to low and moderate income families.
This is a service that the city offers. People should not have to pay for this if they qualify. Anyone that makes less than $67,000 a year qualifies for this program. It doesn't matter if you have a Social Security or an ITIN number. We want you to come in, use our service, because if the IRS owes you money, we want to make sure you get it in your pocket.
Take advantage of the available tax credits. There's upwards of $10,000 available for families who qualify, both federal credits and state credits.
For example, the Earned Income Tax Credit is something that was passed many years ago that has been the #1 sort of driver to get people out of poverty. People could get up to $10,000 in their pockets if they qualify.
Me siento muy agradecida, primero porque cada vez que voy a archivar mis taxes, ellos me explican qué son los créditos que puedo reclamar. Anteriormente nadie me decía, nomás hacía mis taxes y ya. Y ahora ya me explican, calificas para este crédito y me explican todo el proceso y además es gratis.
We're very proud that we offer multilingual, certified, IRS-trained staff that is available throughout our 45 locations that can help people.
We want folks to just please see the city as a place where they can get many different resources, including getting their taxes done. We're here to serve people.
For anyone that is interested in learning more or finding the location nearest to their home or to their place of work, they can visit freetaxprepla.com or our website at laforfamilies.org.
LA's public library is also on this free tax prep kick, and we're here for it. Don't pay to pay when you can get one-to-one guidance and assistance on your tax case at the library. We went to the branch at Lincoln Heights to find out more.
We are here at the Lincoln Heights Branch Library offering free tax preparation services in partnership with CalState LA. We are super thrilled to be offering this free service to support the financial well-being of our community.
This is all free. There's other places that will charge you over $100 to do your taxes, and you can come in here and we'll do them for free in a short matter of time.
They just need their social security card. They need their license for identification, their tax documentation, their W-2s, those type of forms. Somebody that has their business, they just need to bring their documentation of the workers they paid or the expenses they used for their business.
Not only was it my first time doing my taxes here, it was actually my first time doing my taxes in general. It's like a small taste of full-fledged adultness. I feel like I'm somewhat growing up in a sense.
They are trained individuals who will help you do your taxes accurately. They'll walk you through the whole process. It's all one-on-one.
So usually when people come to do their taxes, they are uninformed of certain credits and deductions they have available to them, such as the renter's credit, or being a student has deductions or credits, and being an educator, if you work at a school, you also have a deduction. So it's just simple stuff like that that people are uninformed of.
From the money that I'm expecting to get back, with that money I'll probably end up using either for school or for whatever personal use I want to use it for.
We are going to be offering these tax preparation services for various weeks at different locations. The times are appointment-based only, so we do encourage you to visit our website at lepl.org, and you can make an appointment here for the Lincoln Heights branch, or you can find a branch near you.
Doing your taxes certainly is a real introduction to adulting. One of the newest council members, Ysabel Jurado, is also the first Filipina on the LA City Council. Mayor Karen Bass, council colleagues, and a civil rights icon welcomed her at her community swearing-in ceremony.
Ysabel Jurado, and you solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will carry out my duties,
my
practices, and my policies
in good faith.
Say I do.
I do.
All right, everybody, do it.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman, for the invitation to be here with you all today to help participate in a moment of history as we welcome the first Filipina elected to the City Council.
I'm so excited to be sharing space with her as one of our elected officials. You know, Ysabel's out here fighting for the people, and I'm so glad that she's right here to be alongside with me and everyone here today.
Who's got the power?
This is such an unbelievable moment. Seeing you all, it's beautiful, diverse, resilient. You represent everything that makes this community special. And I want to remember this because it marks the start of something we worked so hard for. My campaign was about bringing people together and bringing unlikely partners together in order to fight for a common goal. And now with the backdrop of the fires and also the national political agenda, we need unity more than ever. And looking forward to bringing that to City Council and working in that in this district.
When you get sworn in front of your community and the constituents that came out and supported you, basically letting them know also that you're working on their behalf of the ideas and the principles that they were supporting and they wanted to see you champion on their behalf.
What I expect from Ysabel is how she's lived her life as an advocate for the people, a tenants' rights advocate, someone who has fought for housing justice, also a single mother. So she's looking out for the folks who are working each and every day to just provide for their families.
Oh, I think we're going to expect great things from Ysabel Jurado in this position. I think she is going to be a strong and a vibrant voice for the neighborhoods of the 14th District. Her stories, her struggles, her triumphs, those are the same of her neighbors. And she brings that voice and that perspective to City Hall, and it's desperately needed.
So thank you for trusting me with this responsibility. I don't take it lightly. I'm probably not gonna sleep a lot, but I'm honored, I'm grateful, and I'm ready to get to work because our future starts now. Thank you so much.
The Greater Los Angeles Homeless Count will take place in February. There's more funding for fire and emergency preparedness in Northeast LA, and some tips on animal care during the winter weather. These stories up next on CityBeat.
The Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, LAHSA, is coordinating the Greater Los Angeles Homeless Count, taking place over 3 nights from February 18th to the 20th. Each year, LAHSA depends on thousands of volunteers to head into their communities to count their unhoused neighbors. According to LAHSA, data collected during the homeless count is an essential component in understanding the nature and scope of homelessness throughout LA County. LAHSA combines the data with the sheltered and youth homeless counts to deliver services where they are most needed. Created in 1993, LAHSA coordinates and manages programs providing shelter, housing, and services to people experiencing homelessness in the city and county of LA. For more information or to volunteer, visit count.lahsa.org. LA City Council has approved Councilmember Eunice Hernandez to spend up to $125,000 to provide greater fire preparedness in Northeast LA neighborhoods. According to Hernandez, several neighborhoods in her district are in high fire hazard severity zones. In the wake of the recent wildfires, the funding will go to the Los Angeles Fire Department and My Safe LA, a local nonprofit organization. LAFD will get $50,000 to expand its Community Emergency Response Team CERT program, which teaches residents how to respond to major disasters. Hernandez will allocate $75,000 to My Safe LA to develop a disaster resiliency plan and conduct multilingual preparedness training in her district. For more information, visit cd1.lacity.gov. Following the first winter storm event, LA City Animal Services reminds pet owners that being prepared for an emergency helps you, your family, and your pets stay safe. LA City Animal Services recommends during inclement weather that you and your pets stay indoors when possible. Make sure your pet is microchipped and wearing a city license tag with up-to-date information in case you're separated. Proper identification will help reunite you with your pet. Train your pet to be comfortable in a portable kennel and create copies of your pet's important documents like medication, vet records, and contact information. Ahead of an emergency, identify a safe place to board your pet in case of evacuation and prepare an emergency kit with supplies to last at least a week. For more tips, visit laanimalservices.com/news.
The city recognizes Salvadoran-American Heritage Day, highlighting the culture and the contributions to the San Fernando Valley and the city as a whole.
So today we are here at Van Nuys City Hall in the Great Brody Center, where we were celebrating the 19-year anniversary of the sister city relationship with the city of Los Angeles and the capital of El Salvador, San Salvador. What's important is that when you have a sister city relationship, it shows the contribution and the unity between our major city and other cities around the world, right? There's a lot to learn from each other as major metropolises. And today what we wanted to do was showcase the leaders from El Salvador in the San Fernando Valley and all of Los Angeles that are helping in spaces, whether it be in healthcare, education, entrepreneurship, you name it. We wanted to make sure that we show that the Salvadorian-American is just as American as any other immigrant that has come into our country.
We are here to celebrate the contributions of the Salvadorian community in this country, and specifically in Los Angeles. We are the second largest Latino group and the third in the nation. So we want to thank Councilmember Imelda Padilla for hosting this event. She's been amazing, and I want to thank the City Council for supporting us and the mayor and everybody. This is a special day for the Salvadoran community.
So it's a very proud day for me. I think that, you know, as somebody who worked to get this day recognized in the city, for me it's very important to recognize the diversity and uplift immigrant communities and the work that we do.
We are grateful for the opportunity of being present here, representing our people, our country. It's a very emotional moment for us.
I feel very excited to be able to participate on an event like this, so special. Growing up, this opportunity was not available. It's not something that we had seen. So I'm really excited to see what the future holds and all the upcoming events that we will be able to give our people, Salvadorian community, a platform.
Salvadorians are traditionally known for being heavily concentrated in the 1st District, MacArthur Park, but they have grown immensely in the San Fernando Valley as well. So it's very important for us as a San Fernando Valley representative to bring my Salvadorian-American leaders to a place that we know that they are also here and contributing to our local economy and our culture.
The Lunar New Year is a joyous occasion for many Asian cultures. At the Koreatown Plaza, the Department of Cultural Affairs supported celebrations for the Year of the Snake with Korean, Chinese, and Vietnamese artists and community.
Today we're here in Koreatown, Los Angeles at the historic Koreatown Plaza. Today we're celebrating the 2025 Lunar New Year. It is the Year of the Snake this year. And a lot of folks think that Lunar New Year is only celebrated by the Chinese community, but it's also celebrated by many Asian communities. We celebrated Korean culture and Korean heritage by having a hanbok fashion show. We also had members of the Chinese and the Vietnamese American community come and showcase their culture and heritage as well.
It is really an opportunity for folks to gather and to be able to celebrate a new beginning. It has been a hard time in our city over the last month, and as one of our speakers said earlier, this is a new year. We have an opportunity to be able to write the story that we want to tell as we look at this really exciting opportunity.
It was great because we got to see everyone come together and celebrate this Lunar New Year, and people from different backgrounds celebrating this amazing, amazing event.
Tonight has been a really, really exciting opportunity to celebrate our resilience as we celebrate the Lunar New Year with all of our Asian cultures. There's an opportunity for that to be able to share and grow for us as the city of Los Angeles.
네, 여러분 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
What do you get when you fuse hip-hop and Persian dance together? A healing connection to movement for, well, anybody. 6 branches of LA's public library are offering the Dance to Liberty program. We stepped up to learn more.
The Dance to Liberty initiative, we're lucky to have 6 Los Angeles Public Library branches partnering with this project, and we're bringing dance to different communities in Los Angeles.
Step forward. 1, 2, 3.
What we are doing today at the library is one of the sessions of the dance programs that teach a combination of hip-hop dance and bandari dance, style of Persian dance that connects the dancer to the earth and the ocean.
Click, 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 click. Up. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 10.
I think this is a very unique opportunity for the community to come together and try a new skill if they've never taken dance before. You don't normally hear dancing and library in the same sentence, so I think this is a special opportunity to do something fun for the same people that are always here learning.
Being with others, dancing, lifts your spirits up. The more you stay home, the more you isolate yourself. Brings depression. You just have to be positive when you come to the library. It's good for yourself.
It's so amazing how much dance gives to people. Whether you're going through tough times, facing something personally or with your family, whatever it may be, dance could be expressive if you're happy, but just as much so as if you're sad. And it doesn't matter what style you're doing or who you're doing it around or whether it's just in your bedroom by yourself. It offers a release, and I think personally it has helped me get through dark times.
These library programs, like all library programs, are open to all Angelinos, and we are so proud to say that folks who come to our dance lessons are from all walks of life. So anybody who is interested in learning dance and connecting to other people in our neighborhoods, they are welcome to come to the library and join any of our dance programs in the library.
In this week's feature story, In Need of Good Folk, Los Angeles celebrates African-American Heritage Month through the lens of Black artists and doll makers at the annual Black Doll Show. The exhibit pays tribute to the oral tradition of Black folklore and fairy tales.
This is the 44th annual Black Doll Show. It's been going on since 1980, which makes it the longest running annual exhibition in the city of Los Angeles. So we are a facility of the City of Los Angeles Department of Cultural Affairs. Doll making has been an art form that's been in practice for centuries and generations across different cultures and different diasporas. It's really interesting because it's an exhibit that appeals to so many generations of people. A lot of the different themes they will relate to.
This year's theme is fairy tales and folk tales, and the name of the exhibit is In Need of Good Folk, Magic Folk Like Us, which is a call and response. I myself was inspired by all of these different types of Black dolls made from different types of materials, different sizes, dolls that were about 100 years old.
One night, art curators Cecil and Miriam Ferguson saw the Clark Black Doll Test, which was a test that was done which told little kids to choose between black dolls and white dolls, and it exhibited bias against Black people and Afro-diasporic people from such a young age. And so the Black Doll Show was based on the idea of celebrating Black history and Black culture through this show that honored Black dolls.
I've been doing this exhibit about 14 years. And the first time I saw it, I was so excited. I just couldn't believe it. When people come in here and see the dolls, my dolls or any of the dolls, I want them to be excited and overwhelmed. People say, your dolls look like you. Well, because when you're creative like that, making dolls, you kind of put yourself into that. And that's my mirror. When I do my dolls, I make them with their shoulders. And I used to hate my shoulders being broad, but they have broad shoulders. I like dressing up, so I dress my dolls up. I like to make them with a smiley face because I feel good in creating them.
When I was a little girl, my mother made sure to buy dolls that reflected my image. Because she did that, I was able to see myself in these dolls. You know, they would have like a certain type of profession or something. I was able to see myself and use my imagination to be able to see myself into the future. I believe that is why it is so important to be able to see yourself reflected in dolls, because you want to be a part of the world. We are a part of the world, right? So you want to see yourself reflected in that.
In this week's Things to Do, the rescheduled Kingdom Day Parade steps out on President's Day. Play LA hosts a Valentine to Fitness, and a photo exhibit captures a foster youth point of view. All this up next on Things to Do.
Join the City of Los Angeles in celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King at the 40th Annual Kingdom Day Parade. Due to the wildfires, the parade was postponed from MLK Day in January to President's Day on Monday, February 17th. This is the world's largest and longest-running life celebration of Dr. King. The 2025 parade theme is Peace and Unity. Let it start with us. Honor the King legacy and be part of history at this community celebration, which includes marching bands, performances, and cheer squads. Head to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard to enjoy the parade, rain or shine. The Kingdom Day Parade takes place on Monday, February 17th, beginning at 10 a.m. For more information, visit kingdomdayparade.org. The City of Los Angeles Recreation and Parks Department and Girls Play LA are helping to nurture love for fitness with an evening of activities for young people on Valentine's Night, Friday, February 14th. If you haven't registered already, get going, as this event has limited space for ages 5 to 15. The fun includes basketball, sitting volleyball, a glow-in-the-dark cheer dance, a glitter bar, face painting, music, and activities. Join the department and Girls Play LA at State Street Recreation Center for the Valentine's event Love for Fitness on Friday, February 14th at 5 p.m. For more information, see the Events tab at laparks.org. The City of LA's Department of Cultural Affairs invites you to Fostering Photo Voice, a group photography exhibition at the Barnsdall Junior Art Center Gallery. Photo Voice is an arts-based empowerment method allowing participants to reflect on their lived experiences and perspectives. This exhibition grew from a UCLA study empowering foster youth using photography and features the work of 6 artists who are all former foster youth. Head to the Barnsdall Junior Art Center Gallery for Fostering Photo Voice on now, Thursday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., through Saturday, March 8th. For more information, visit culture.lacity.gov. And that's a look at some things to do.
Recovery from wildfire impacts is ongoing, and we want to remind our viewers of the city's central website, which has the latest on re-entry, debris removal, FEMA links, and ways to give to fire victims. Find out more at lacity.gov. And that's all for this week. I'm Susan Huckle, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacityview.org. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.